All right, here we go. We're getting ready to go with our gold member workout. This is gonna be a little bit different format. We don't normally go work like this. This is really a push the pace workout here. Because how it's gonna work is we've got 5 sets. We're just gonna let that clock run while we're working here because it's the total time to complete this workout. So inside of one set, you will be doing 15 push-ups, 10 hang power snatches, alternating hang power snatches, and then into 15 goblet squats. Does not sound like a lot, but the idea here is to light your hair on fire, go. And once that set's done, we rest a minute and 30 seconds or 90 seconds. So the idea here is we're probably looking in that 1-to-1 in terms of work recovery. So if that's the case, that means this workout's probably going to take us in the neighborhood of 12 to 15 minutes, I'm guessing. So because you're getting a minute and a half recovery, that's your cue to you, the athlete, to push hard when you see that rep count, because you're looking at about a minute to a minute and a half on those reps. So with that, let's get into what we're doing here. So we're going to get down on the ground to start. As the timer approaches, beep, we're into 15 push-ups, okay? So we're here, I got my hands stacked underneath my shoulders, chest to ground, and we're driving out 15 reps, okay? Now, you can see there, elbows were tight to body, tight core, not worming those, not snaking those. That's what we want. That is a proper strict push-up. If that is too much for you, the alternative, we would make those, we get those knees on the ground, right? And we're down here, that chest makes contact with that ground every time. If we're just stopping them here, that's not a full range of motion. You're not going to develop that strength to start doing those full strict push-ups. So we need you to get to full range of motion on that. You're going to hammer through those, 15 of them. My little tip to you doing push-ups, do not go till failure. If you know that 9 or 10 is kind of where you max out at, my tip to you would be to stop at 5 or 6. Sit it up, shake out those arms, go back at them, shake them out. Once you go to failure, those remaining reps get extra hard, okay? Okay, we've hit through our 15 push-ups. Now we grab our dumbbell and we're gonna work on what we call a hang power snatch. So the hang position puts that dumbbell at knee height, okay? So we're here, right? We're not having to go all the way to the ground. Looking ahead, like here, you can see it's really easy to keep that good neutral spine, and then we're pushing off the ground with those legs. We're using those legs, and we're driving those up with the legs and extending through with the hips before we ever move that arm up, okay? Because what we want to do is we want to push that through from the floor and push that energy up through our hips and get that dumbbell overhead. Now, when we're there, right, that's lockout to overhead. And we're coming down, we're here to the knee, and same thing. Now, my tip as well, if you can keep that close to the body, that's going to save arms and shoulders, which is going to be important because we're doing lots of push-ups. If we're out here, right, we're putting more strain on shoulders and arms. If we're in close to the body, I can keep that energy at hips, feet, in here, and that arm is basically guiding it to overhead, and then locking out that elbow at the top for every rep. Okay, that is your hang power snatches. But again, power, that means using those legs, using the power that we generate in that core, right? Core to extremity, always. That's what we're looking for. After we're done that, we grab our dumbbell in front of us and we're doing 15 goblet squats. So, just need the one. We're here, we're doing nice, proper squats, right? Tall chest. We're here and we're getting ourselves through 15 reps. Now, don't loosen off that butt and stay down here, right? We want to collapse at the bottom. I'm having a hard time collapsing, but we want to keep that neutral spine all the time so we feel that glutes, hamstrings when we're doing those goblet squats. Try to keep your chest back, and that will help with that. If you find yourself coming off balance while you're doing them on your feet, if you find yourself coming onto your toes, lift the toes in the front of your shoes. You will transfer your weight back to the heels. If you feel yourself going backwards, pretend you're walking that tightrope and grab that tightrope with your toes and clutch the ground. That will keep you balanced while you're doing those goblet squats. So 15, 10, 15, rest a minute and a half, 15, 10, 15. We're gonna do that 5 times. So, big chance to push the pace. Nothing really complicated here, but all those reps kind of build on each other, so they're gonna stack up pretty quickly. It's also a good opportunity if we have a heavier dumbbell around because we're working with a single. If you would normally work with 15s and you have 20s, grab the 20s. If you normally grab your 20s, if you happen to have a 25, great workout for a 25. Guys, 35 plus, that would be ideal if you've got them laying around, okay? That's our workout. Our score is total time to complete, so I need you to make sure you take that 1:30 between each set so we see our net time at the end of that. Good luck, push the pace, enjoy a gold member.